It's your boy, Dry Gulcher, and Renji, back once a motherfucking again for a step-by-step guide to 2v2 Hellgates. Now, the first thing you want to do when you get into the Hellgate is pop your food. You won't remember to pop it on contact. So as soon as my abilities are off cooldown, I'm popping my food. Now, for weapons, you're gonna need a healer with you. It is essential if you want to be victorious reliably in 2v2 Hellgates. For me, I like to bring a nature healer. Here is what he is using. And the abilities for the staff. Go ahead and pause the video if you need to. For the helmet. For the chest piece. And the boots. Okay. Make a good note of the cape and potions. Renji, do you want to go ahead and break down what your build does?
I cast heal.
And what else?
I run away, and I can do interrupts with my chest. We got a portal right here. This might mean we have some contact.
Alright, up here we got some contact, so I'll give a breakdown of my build here in a second. Let me just go ahead and dispatch these two. Double DPS, so we need to just take it a little slow with them. Oh, nope, it's not double DPS. Their nature healer's just really bad. Okay, see how he cast Protection of Nature on himself? So I'm just going to go ahead and stack up the soldier armor to make this a little unnecessarily hard for my healer. Which I'm
Protection
poisoned.
on you.
I got a resist pot going too. So right now I'm just cycling between targets. If you notice, my mana's getting a little low, but that's alright. They're focusing me, so now I can just go ahead and deflect. While they continue to damage me, I get my mana back, and then I can hunt down this healer. I'm being mindful of my stacks in the top left, right under my name. He vised right after he, Okay, so right now, you know, you see how we're not really having any challenge here, and we're just sustaining. You see his mana pool compared to my healer, and the lack of damage that they're able to do. So they're not able to kill us here, and they're running out of mana. So basically, we're just a sustain comp. This is the basis of which...
Interrupted, is he?
Yeah, good job. And then you just Stalker Hood him every time they get below 50% HP. And then right here, I'm just going to tee off on this guy till the other guy comes out of Ice Block, and then I'm going to go for a kill. I should be able to get it here. And he's going to run into mobs. Nope, he's too afraid to... Never be too afraid to run into mobs. You have to run past mobs if you get ran into a corner. Like, he would have never won this, but he at least would have been able to survive long enough. Okay, so now they're gone. Generally, you just grab whatever corpse is closest to your build. Now, his items were low tier, but that doesn't matter in here. You just wear higher tier items, mostly to flex and to maybe shave a few seconds off a fight. So my build...
that was an assassin jacket healer, by the way.
Yeah, that's what people would generally run if you're soloing. This was what the Static Void guy was running. It's not very good, but you can at least waste a lot of someone that's better than you's time at the game. Alright.
He can go invisible, but he doesn't heal for as much, and he runs out of mana very quickly.
Yeah.
His build is not optimized for 2 versus 2, an extended fight.
Yep. So basically I'm just running attack speed passives on all 3 of my leather gear. Stalker Hoods for every time someone falls below 50% HP. Keeper Capes just to speed up the fight a little bit. Resistance Potion is mostly because in the open world, you're probably going to get pretty good and take really large fights. So you need this to survive several iterations of Claw Ease. And then you just want the attack speed passive, Fling. Use this as an execute. Your W is deflecting spin. This is your sustain. This gives you mana and damage mitigation. And then Spirit Spear because you're auto attack based. And you need the range over a lunging strike to be able to do more damage. If you have any questions, just drop a comment below.
I can do my build too.
Alright, go for it.
Alright, so the Druidic Staff, you're running the extra healing passive, so every 4 activated spells you get a buff. The Q that you cast from Nature Staff, whatever buff you have active on you when you cast it, that's how the hot is going to stay. So even if I were to buff myself, the amount that he's getting will not go up. So if you manage your stacks properly, right here I have both of us hotted. We get 86 per tick because both restack hots went off while I had the passive buff on me. So that's an important thing to know about the staff. You'll save a lot of mana and you'll do a lot more healing that way. Um, the helmet, uh, I mean, it's fun. Everybody that uses a Graveguard helmet kills themselves with it at some point. Nowadays, they changed it. You can heal yourself if you're below 15% of your life. That's the cost of the spell, 15% of your life. If you cast it on somebody else and you have less than 15% of your health left, you will instantly die. You will commit suicide, die for real, lose all your gear. But you can cast it on yourself if you're that low. It'll heal you before it does damage. The chest piece you saw in that fight, it pushes people away from you for 4 seconds, and that's really good against the holy healers, against the people that are trying to cast spells at you. They have channel times, but it's mainly used as a defensive. It only when it's taking too long to get the job done, or am I going to come in with it aggressively? And the boots give me focused run, which will make me immune to stuns, which is not very useful here. It's more about the energy regeneration and the amount of distance I can create, and I can cast my chest piece and then use my boots, and I'll be very fast with Vera active. And yeah, like Drygulcher said earlier, the resist potions for when the claws go on you, and the cape is just extra mana regen, so we can fight forever.
Alright, let's tie this
That's
video
my
up with
build.
the loot from this gate. Hope you guys learned something.